Filmmakers Chris Miller and Phil Lord, who wrote and directed the first Lego movie, have been giving some details about the upcoming sequel. The pair won't be directing the new film, but are still producing and writing the project. The following was said: "Well, I don't want to give you spoilers, but we were really interested in what happens to that boy who's in the meta story in the first movie when he's 4 years older. When he's an adolescent, how does that change his point of view? And it's nice to have the characters start in a different place from the first movie. Emmet, for example, was in an existential crisis of having seen another dimension and was questioning the whole point of his existence." Dennis, buy or sell Lord and Miller's comments?
I buy the comments. I would love to see them come back and direct it, but this is, I guess, the next best thing because they're producing and they're writing it. And I like the concept of it, like coming from that boy's perspective and being older. I expect more violence and more focus on the opposite sex in this version.
50 Shades of Lego. I buy it as well too. And what I like, it looks like they're going the Toy Story 3 route, you know, because that's what they did with Andy. They picked them up later on, except they're jumping straight up with the second one. These guys aren't. You talk about people who are on a roll and are hot and know what they're doing right now, and they're caring. That's why I buy their comments, because they clearly care about the story. They're not just. It's not just a cash grab as to where they say, "Oh, the first one did so much. We'll make them continue right afterwards." No, what's going to be best for the story? What's best for the characters? And that's clearly what they're doing. I love these guys right now, so yeah, I buy it. I agree with you though. I'd rather see them direct it, but I'll take them producing and writing.
I am going to sell it.
Really?
And look, I love the first one, right? And one of the things that I thought worked in the first one, but it was not really one of the reasons I liked the first one, is the Will Ferrell and his son little bit. That was nice and that was cute and it was surprising when it happened in the film. But when I think about all the things that I love about the Lego movie, that wasn't one of the parts, although I thought it worked. I don't want to revisit that kid. I want to be in the Lego world. I want to focus on Emmet and everything else that's going on, around him and in that Lego world. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see some kind of split 1 foot in two worlds. I do think it's kind of funny, Emmet has this existential crisis because he's seen another dimension, but I don't want to see a movie that's split between the real world and the Lego world. I just want to see a Lego movie.
Did they say they're definitely doing that, or is it just maybe, because the same way Will Ferrell, the son, was the focus, if you will. They weren't in it that much. Maybe that's just the main theme.
Yeah, well, it's my interpretation of the comments, which I'm hoping my interpretation, but it sounds like we're going to focus on this kid because now he's older from his perspective. And even when they talk about Emmet, it's about his problem because he's been in that world and in this world, focused on the kid. It worries me that we're going to see too much time spent in the quote-unquote real world. So while I'm still dying to see the movie, can't wait to see it, I'm not a big fan of these comments, so.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.